Hey everyone, and welcome back to How to Spend It. Today we are going to be talking about the top 15 ways people become richer during the recession. So you have a bit of money and times seem depressing? Well, don't worry. You can turn that bit of money into a lot. Stay tuned to number 1 to see how. But before we get on to that, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps us out a lot and lets us know that we are helping to enrich lives out there. And without any further ado, let's get on to the video. Number 15. Watch for lower interest rates. The first one on our list involves the bank and their ability to make money. There are those who think that because there is a recession, the banks don't want to risk lending money out. The problem with that is, if they don't lend it, then they don't make anything in return. In hopes of being able to lend out to those who believe they need it, the banks provide a lower interest rate, assisting in those who hope to build a nest egg while waiting for the recession to go into recovery. Number 14. Help with the fallout from deaths. The death of a loved one is never easy on the family and can have added stress when there are properties that go to their heirs. If the loved one has a home and it is to go to the children, there are some who believe they do not need it and would rather take the cash and split it if there are several of them. By watching for these particular life experiences, you can pick up properties to turn over a profit on later, and watch as the funeral arrangements or bills be taken care of for that family. It's a good deed, but wait until number 10 to see how to really make money. Number 13. Keep an eye on divorces. No one likes the idea of divorces, and when they wed, believe their match will last a lifetime. When trouble hits, like a recession, this can put a strain on the relationship, which may ultimately lead to divorce. When that happens, couples often go through the process of dividing the assets, and there are those who need cash out the gate rather than furniture or artwork. Investors will be keen to pick up the items in exchange for cash, allowing them to go about their way. The pieces may have cost a certain amount, but investors will find a way to make their dollar and then some back. Number 12. Take advantage of defaults. Growing up, we all may have heard the phrase cause and effect. This thought can be applied to just about anything, and does so when it comes to a recession. Due to the possibility of losing jobs and not being able to earn money, there are those who end up having to give up their houses. While this is not good for them, you can pick up the properties for pennies, and once the market goes back to normal, you'll see the value go up, and this will allow you to sell the home for a profit. However, you need number 11 to do any of this. Number 11. Believe in yourself. Many people end up losing their jobs during a recession due to businesses being made unable to handle the paying of wages due to their profits being low. If you are one who still has your job during the low, then that means you're vital to the company and the work they do. To ensure that you remain an important part of the company, build up the skill you have and don't be afraid to look into others that will benefit the office. Showing them that you're willing to grow and help will let the company know you are key and should not be let go. Number 10. Pick shares that profit. When a recession hits, there are some places that will close their doors to the public until everything passes, as they can't afford to pay the employees to keep working. Other places continue to stay open, as they can be considered a necessity. Ideally, if you want to look at the shares out there and see which ones will earn a profit while the business pushes its way through the hard times, one that could be ideal is a fast food location, such as Domino's Pizza. As many locations are closed, people tend to stay indoors more and not stop by the closest restaurant on their way home. This leaves them with the option of trying to cook something for dinner or ordering in. And what is one of the easiest things to order in? Pizza. Domino's shares have increased, with more people ordering, keeping their business going and steady. Number 9. Fix your mortgage to take advantage of bank rate. If you are a homeowner and happen to have a sizable chunk of equity already set aside or a large deposit for a new home, then you could easily take advantage of cheap mortgage rates. Even refinancing and obtaining a rate that will treat you and your cash well for a minimum of 10 years is a good idea, especially if your future plans are to stay in one place and set up roots. But check out number 5 for some real money making. Number 8. Take advantage of struggling retailers, but be careful. During the time of recessions, we find there are some businesses that are hit harder in the profit they receive from consumers. This may mean that there are gift vouchers that cannot be redeemed by administrators, while others push for sales with the enticement of 40% off with a saved code. If you're planning purchases of $100 or more, you may want to use your credit card instead of cash. Should the product not be delivered due to the recession, then you can reach out to your credit card company and ask for them to refund the purchase. Number 7. Be a lender, not a borrower. In order to purchase food, clothing, or even travel to get work, people need cash to pay for their items. One even needs it in order to buy a car or home. During a recession, it can be difficult to get a loan with a higher interest rate. If you have a bunch of cash available and you're willing to help those who need it while still earning interest on the amount, there are several sites online that assist with peer-to-peer lending. This would allow you to lend to several people without worrying about being stung. Sites like zopa.com provide the information. And for lending to businesses, you can always look at Rival Funding Circle or other sites. Number 6. Reap dividends. The next point on our list is the end product of investing, dividends. By choosing high-yield shares, you can expect to pull in the dividends over the course of several years, with the percentages increasing as the company has customers purchase the product. As you pull in the percentages, you can look at using that amount to invest in other items, such as those previously mentioned in our other points. But just wait, number 3 has an idea that could also work for you. Number 5. Plan for recovery. If you are hoping to hold out until after the recession is over before starting to make money again, you may want to pull up your socks and start sooner rather than later. The equity markets tend to start recovering while profits through corporations take a hit and drop. As the issues of the recession start to resolve, then the equities will start improving for those who look to that market. When seeking the equity markets, it may be best to choose a little from each basket rather than all in one. Number 4. Lock in cheap currency. Uncertainty in one location can cause others to increase in value over them. For example, if there are those who are concerned about how the market is in Europe and the euro, then it might cause the pound to rise in value. This will come in handy if you plan on traveling outside where the euro is the primary currency, as you can purchase a euro card at a fixed rate. The card would be similar to a debit or credit card and allow lower charges to be applied than the ones if the euro was at a higher rate. Number 3. Embrace the new frugal. Over the years, more and more sites have popped up online, allowing anyone and everyone the ability to sell what they own. Sites such as Kijiji or eBay allow you to post items such as electronics or clothing, batteries or furniture at a particular price that another may buy from you. While in recession, we tend to watch the pennies in our pockets. More so, selling off items we have that we no longer need is a quick way to earn, but also clear the space for future items you yourself want. But there's something else you should keep close and not sell on eBay. Wait until number 1. Number 2. Rent a room. During a recession, some may find it difficult to cover the cost of an apartment rental plus the utilities needed for day-to-day. An easier solution to this goes as far back as stories of the Old West and boarding houses for workers. If you happen to have space within your own home and feel comfortable in allowing others to stay, then renting a room to them will help add money to your pocket. The amount would usually be less than a one-bedroom or even bachelor apartment, but would still give those seeking shelter a space of their own and a bed to crash on. Number 1. Go long on gold. The last point on our list today is the idea of gold. While this particular material is not a money earner, it is what is known as a hard asset and can be traded for cash. Over time, the value of the gold can increase, much like stocks, and should a time come that you need that cash for whatever reason, then trading it in will allow you to receive the funds with little or no loss. Well guys, that's it for this video. Click the links above to check out some of our other videos. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. We have many great videos coming up. See you in the next video.